thing about your super mayor is, I'm going to always put on for my city.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Your favorite hood rat mayor is back at it. Well, back at it wouldn't technically be accurate because that would imply that at some point she had stopped. Okay? She had stopped scamming the people of Dalton. She had stopped taking advantage of the taxpayers in Dalton. She had stopped her overzealous spending and insatiable appetite to appeal to the masses of people with jewelry, fashion, designer clothes, expensive vehicles, etc., right? And she has no intention, okay? Tiffany Henyard has no intention of stopping what it is that she's doing. She has no intention of changing her lifestyle. She has no intention of adhering to all the backlash that she has gotten since she has been mayor of Dalton. She simply does not care. And again, the last video I did on her, I pointed out how we often talk about in the black community how we never get opportunities, how there's a lack of opportunity, how there's a lack of ground and equal footing for colored people and black people, right? We talk about we want to go to the masses and we want to go to social media. We want to take to the streets and talk about how there's an inequality still all over America. But when we get these opportunities to step in front of our community and be a beacon and a standard for people that will follow, we get out there and we just act a complete fool. We start spending money on jewelry for dogs. What are we talking about? This chick is a hood rat turned mayor. That's what she is. And this is what happens when you try to take somebody from the hood that don't know nothing and ain't never had nothing and put them in a position of power. WJ face. These people are playing in the face. Big linebacker ass dude standing up there laughing in his face while he's trying to ask him serious questions. They don't take this seriously. They don't take the residents of Dalton seriously at all. They think it's all a joke. They are literally playing in your face. Let's get into this article. A South suburban politician and her allies fly first class, dine at high-end restaurants, and stay at posh hotels, all on the taxpayers' dime, according to credit card records reviewed by WGN Investigates. Again, shout out to them for doing this work. They are staying on their ass. I will give them that. Says Tiffany Henyard is the mayor of Dalton and supervisor of Thornton Township. Two elected positions that earned her $287,000 in 2022. But the cost to taxpayers doesn't end there. Credit card records from Thornton Township show Henyard and other officials spent nearly $67,000 on trips to Portland, Austin, Atlanta, and New York City in recent months. In Atlanta, the group stayed at the Four Seasons Hotel and brought home a bill of $9,347. In New York, they stayed at the Marriott in Times Square, where the hotel charged the group $13,098. Airline records show everyone in the group frequently flies first class. Why? I don't have any comments. Said Township trustee Jerry Jones, who is a Henyard ally and records show, was with the group that flew first class to New York. Of course, he doesn't have any comment. These people are literally playing in the residents' faces with their money. Township trustee Chris Gonzalez said he has pushed for explanations for the trips and how they benefit residents, but is routinely ignored by Henyard and her allies who control the township board. Exactly. We don't have to answer you, Chris. Chris, we ain't got to answer you. Why? We run it. We run the city. How is nobody else? You know what, though? This is who y'all elected, Dalton. Y'all did this. Y'all did this. Y'all put her there. Y'all put this city girl, this ratchet chick, y'all put her, this hood rat, y'all put her into office. Y'all did that. Credit card records also show township officials racked up more than $23,000 in restaurant charges across the state from July through November. The eateries include repeated visits to Cooper's Hawk Winery and a stop at Morton's Steakhouse. Y'all visiting wineries, getting tipsy on the taxpayer's dime. Man. Somebody said I don't think she's fit to be mayor. I think she wants to be a reality TV star. She absolutely does. She is not interested in being the mayor of Dalton. Okay, her only interests lie within herself. Her only interests and goals they're all self-absorbed. The only thing she's interested in is putting on for the city. Putting on a show. Y'all don't believe me. Here, let's do this.
Now, suburbs are scratching their heads tonight after Dalton Mayor and Thornton Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard promised a $1 million giveaway, which turned out to be public funds. Henyard posted a message on her personal Facebook page earlier this week asking people to tune in to a live Facebook broadcast last evening for an announcement that she said could change their lives. A $1 million giveaway in honor of Black History Month. Well, turns out the $1 million is part of the General Assistance Fund administered by Thornton Township, which is used for food pantries, senior services, and other social programs. But Henyard did spend much of the 75-minute speech criticizing her media coverage.
It's a shame that you do get dragged in the media for things people just say, hearsay. And I just wish that people would check facts before you judge. Don't judge anybody, because at the end of the day, you cannot judge anybody.
Fox 32 has done a number of stories questioning Henyard's use of taxpayer dollars for extravagant spending on trips, hotels, and restaurants, playing games with her salary, and using village and township.
The funny thing is, you have a politician out here saying that you cannot judge anybody, when that is expressly the job of every citizen of Dalton, is to judge you. That's their job. Their job is to judge you on your performance as their mayor. What are you talking about? Their job is to judge you as their leader. What are you talking about? You are there to be judged. How else do we know whether or not you are fit to do the job or not, unless we're judging you off of what you're doing while you're there in office with the taxpayer's dollar? This girl ain't said nothing that makes me believe that she is capable of running any city across America. How did she get in office? How? Who hired her? I want to see the faces of everybody that voted for her. Because what did she show you that led you to believe that she was capable of running a city? A hood rat from the projects. Let's see if we can find her Facebook Live.
Come in. Hi, guys. So, come on in. Possibly need for tuning in for. I want to tell you what the township actually do. A lot of people don't know the township exists. Over 80% did not know Thornton Township exists. People in South Holland, Lansing, Riverdale, Harvey. It's said that people did not know that you had a resource center in your own backyard. For those that don't know what a township supervisor and board does, we are a resource center. We help you with all the things as relates to a necessity. So your light bill, your gas bill, your water bill. I even help bury your loved ones. People don't know that we help here at the Thornton Township up to $1,000. So if you're struggling and you cannot afford to pay for burial, you cannot afford to cremate a loved one, please reach out to us. That's in our general assistance department. A lot of people don't even know that exists, but it exists here in your township. And you must, let me repeat, you must live in Thornton Township in order to benefit from these resources that we have. Something else that GA does, which is general assistance, we also help pay other bills such as mortgage and rental assistance. So if you need help with things like that, guys, I need you to reach out. Call our line, 708-596-6040. Again, 708-596-6040.
Where's the money coming from? Where's the money coming from that you say you're spending to help residents? It's got to come from somewhere. You can't just materialize the money out of thin air. It's got to come from something, which means you're pulling money from some other budget somewhere else where it's needed in order to fund these campaigns that you're running. How much y'all want to bet she ain't pulling no funds from her own check? Right? Tiffany Henyard not taking a pay cut. She could talk all this shit all she want to. She can speak all she want to about how she want to do better and how she for the people. She a city girl that's for the people. She grew up in the city. She know what it like to come from there. She could talk all that jazz. But she is not taking a pay cut. Facts.
And then press the extension for whatever you need. We have a food pantry. We have transportation. We have senior services. We have after school programs. We also have wheelchair ramps that we give to our seniors and our veterans. People today to tell you that this too shall pass for what you see your super mayor going through. Because people can lie. They can tell tales. They send people off. And I don't appreciate that, because anybody that saw me grow, you know where I come from. You know how I became the person I am. Everybody knows me from Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? I've always been an entrepreneur. I always had that go-getter spirit, and I'm always going to work. Anybody know that you can't outwork Tiffany Henyard, because when you sleep, I'm on the street. When you sleep, I'm taking care of the will of the people. So I just want people to know that I care, and that I really, really, really give up my life for community, people I don't know. And it's a shame that you do get dragged in the media for things people just say, hearsay. And I just wish that people will check facts before you judge. Don't judge anybody, because at the end of the day, you cannot judge anybody. You only got one person to answer to, and that's you and God. Because when it's that time, everybody that you've been kicking with, hanging with, keeping up mess and turmoil with, guess what? They're not going to be nowhere to be found. So I just need you guys to take a moment and understand that I am human too. And
Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this?
I've had amazing opportunities before me. I got the opportunity to go to the White House. Yes, the White House. Thank you, President, for the invite. And I thank you for all the love and support that you're going to give the Southland. I got a lot of great information to tell you. When we did have our conversation, yes, me and the President of the United States had a one-on-one conversation as it relates to what we're going to do in the Southland. So stay tuned for that, because I'm going to show you that. I'm going to tell you that. And I want you to stay focused and have tunnel vision when it comes to the mess, because there's so many messy people, but they don't want you to get your flowers. And I am here today to give you your flowers as your super mayor, Tiffany A. Henyard. And I am also the first youngest African-American female supervisor of the largest township in the state of Illinois. So I have 2 big seats, and I have become a person that care about where we go from here. I'll say that. That's what I care about. I care about planting the seed and watching it grow. I care about laying the foundation so those that come after me won't have it as tough as me. But as I always say, I am the Martin Luther Kings. I am the Malcolm X, the Harriet Tubmans, the Rosa Parks. I am those individuals.
This chick comparing herself to Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King. Get her the fuck up out of here. She's on y'all hands. I can't wait to see her get dragged off and kicked out of office. Get her the fuck out of here, man.
So y'all do know y'all get sued for that, right? But stay tuned, that's coming too. But I just want people to know, like, stop. Because if you don't have facts, you should not be speaking about something you know nothing about. At least have the facts before you speak. I told a couple reporters you didn't have facts, and y'all saw me make another video, and I showed you how they were just lying. So I got another video coming out, so stay tuned to that, because I'm not gonna just allow people to keep lying on my name.
Come and climb aboard. Everything is worse when we lead with the sword. I can only judge by your heart, what your mouth say. With a grain of salt, I'ma take it for your mouth's sake. Niggas follow greed, ain't no seeds being planted. Cause people never learn till they feeding the planet. Sleeping 6 feet, death is creeping at your doorstep. This feast is far from over, have a seat, don't you toast yet. I got some shit to learn, you grab your keys, cock your burners. This life is so cold, cop your